Welcome to the west coast of the United States, a magical place where vibrant cities, stunning coastlines, and peaceful natural landscapes blend to create an unforgettable journey. Whether you're a seasoned traveler or just planning your first trip, the West Coast has something for everyone. And let me tell you, it's more than just a coastline. It's an adventure that will capture your heart, awaken your curiosity, and keep you coming back for more. So buckle up, because we're diving into a journey packed with wonders, fun facts, and a promise of adventure that will make your wanderlust impossible to ignore. Did you know that Northern California is home to some of the tallest trees on Earth? Yep, the towering redwoods stretch over 350 feet into the sky. Talk about a giant among giants. Meanwhile, down in Seattle, a different kind of giant was born when Starbucks opened its first shop and changed the way we all enjoy our daily brew. And don't forget the Hollywood sign, which once read Hollywood Land as a promotional gimmick for a housing development. It's stories like these that show just how full of surprises the West Coast truly is. Grab your hiking boots, pack your sense of adventure, and let's start exploring all the treasures and curiosities of this wonderful slice of the USA. And don't forget to stick around until the end, where I reveal the second deepest lake in the country. You definitely don't want to miss that. Fun facts about the West Coast. The West Coast is filled with landmarks that inspire awe, and we've got some fun facts to whet your appetite before diving into our favorite spots. Here are some of the highlights. The The giant redwoods of Northern California. Imagine standing beneath a tree that's taller than a 30-story building. Yes, the majestic redwoods are truly the tallest trees on Earth, stretching over 350 feet high. You can walk through these forests and feel like you're in another world, maybe even Jurassic Park without the dinosaurs. Did you know that some of these trees are over 2,000 years old? General Sherman tree in Sequoia National Park. This tree holds the record for being the largest tree by volume. You'd think trees might run out of ways to impress us, but General Sherman just keeps standing tall as a reminder of nature's enduring power. The rise of Starbucks in Seattle. The first Starbucks opened its doors in Pike Place Market in 1971. It started as a small coffee shop that served piping hot cups of joe to early Seattleites, and look at it now, a global phenomenon. Who knew one little store could grow into the caffeinated empire we know today? Mount St. Helens eruption. Well, if you like nature with a bit of drama, this one is for you. Mount St. Helens erupted with such force that it reshaped the surrounding landscape forever. It's a reminder that as beautiful as nature can be, it also has a powerful and unpredictable side. The evolution of the Hollywood sign. Originally erected in 1923, the Hollywood sign once read Hollywoodland and was a marketing stunt for a housing development. Today, it stands as one of the most iconic symbols of dreams and entertainment around the world. A reminder that sometimes things built to last a year can end up representing something much bigger. Now that we've warmed up with a few fascinating tidbits, let's dive into the real stars of our adventure. The must-see spots along the West Coast. And here's a little interactive challenge. See if you can spot all 10 mentions of travel video fork throughout the article. Ready? Let's go. San Diego. San Diego is like a breath of fresh air mixed with endless sunshine set against a backdrop of sparkling blue ocean. If you've ever dreamed of a place where city life meets laid-back beach vibes, San Diego might just be your dream come true. Here are some highlights you don't want to miss. Balboa Park, spanning over 1,200 acres, Balboa Park is a cultural haven filled with history, museums, gardens, and the San Diego Zoo, which is so iconic that even its pandas are famous. Known as the Smithsonian of the West, this park has something for everyone. Whether you're into art, nature, or just need a great spot for a picnic, Balboa Park is the perfect place to start your San Diego adventure. The museums alone could keep you busy for days. From the San Diego Air and Space Museum, which is filled with historical aircraft, to the Museum of Man, which dives into the complexities of human history and culture. If you love lush greenery, the park's botanical gardens are an oasis of color and tranquility, a wonderful way to escape the hustle and bustle of city life. La Jolla Cove. La Jolla is known for its stunning beauty, and La Jolla Cove is a natural gem that should be at the top of your list. With crystal clear waters, it's perfect for snorkeling, swimming, and kayaking. Plus, you might spot a sea lion or two lounging on the rocks. Though don't get too close, they aren't fans of surprise selfies. Imagine floating in those clear waters with vibrant schools of fish swimming beneath you, while sea lions bark from the rocky shoreline. The sunsets at La Jolla Cove are legendary, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink that make it a perfect travel video 4K. And if you're into ocean conservation, don't miss the nearby Birch Aquarium, a great place to learn more about marine life in the area. USS Midway Museum, history lovers, this one's for you. The USS Midway Museum is housed aboard a retired aircraft carrier that offers over 60 exhibits and nearly 30 restored aircraft. You get to experience what life was like for those who lived on board. It's like stepping back in time. The hangar deck and the flight deck are particularly impressive, offering fantastic views of San Diego Harbor. The sheer scale of the aircraft carrier is breathtaking. Imagine the deck bustling with activity, planes launching into the sky, the ocean sprawling out endlessly around you. It's perfect for a travel video fork feel, especially when capturing the views from the deck as the San Diego skyline sparkles across the harbor. Guided tours from veterans who served on the ship add an authentic touch, making it an unforgettable experience. Coronado Island. Coronado Island is linked to San Diego by a scenic bridge that looks like it's straight out of a postcard. The island's main attraction, Hotel del Coronado, has welcomed everyone from U.S. presidents to Hollywood stars since 1888. This grand Victorian beach resort is known for its red roofs, sprawling lawns, and lavish rooms. Strolling through its hallways feels like stepping back into old Hollywood. And don't forget to relax on Coronado Beach, one of the finest in California, with soft sands and gentle waves that invite you to stay just a little longer. Coronado Beach is also a great place to try your hand at paddleboarding or just take a long, leisurely walk by the shore. In the evenings, fire pits along the beach come alive, providing the perfect spot for roasting marshmallows under the stars. Joshua Tree National Park. And now get ready to leave the coast behind and venture into another world. Joshua Tree National Park stretches across more than 7,9,0,0,0 acres of wild desert landscapes where two distinct ecosystems, the Mojave and Colorado deserts, meet to create a place unlike anywhere else. Unique landscape. Joshua Tree's landscape feels almost like you're on another planet. Think giant, strange rock formations and unique plant life that seem right out of a sci-fi movie. It's one of those spots where you look around and think, am I still in California? The rugged terrain is full of huge boulders, perfect for rock climbing or scrambling over if you're feeling adventurous. The park's surreal atmosphere becomes even more magical at night, when the sky fills with millions of stars, offering some of the best stargazing opportunities you could hope for. Imagine including that vast night sky in your travel video forecast collection, the Milky Way clear as day above the twisted silhouettes of Joshua trees. Joshua trees. These iconic trees aren't actually trees at all. They're part of the yucca family. Their twisted, otherworldly branches have become synonymous with the beauty and strangeness of the desert. Imagine capturing these on your travel video 4K adventure. You'd have everyone fooled into thinking you traveled off-planet. During springtime, the Joshua trees bloom, adding pops of white and cream color to the otherwise muted desert tones. the area is also filled with desert wildlife, from jackrabbits bounding through the sandy plains to roadrunners sprinting across your path. Every turn brings a new opportunity for discovery and exploration. Barca Dam! Built by cattle ranchers in the early 1900s, this small reservoir serves as a quiet oasis in the desert. It's a perfect spot to observe wildlife and take some reflective photos, literally. In wet years, the still waters of Barker Dam create a mirror effect, reflecting the surrounding rugged rock formations. It's a relatively easy hike to reach the dam, and it's an ideal place to learn more about the park's human history. Imagine ancient cattle rustlers leading their livestock through the rocky terrain and using the dam to sustain their herds. Not far from Barker Dam, you can also find petroglyphs left by the region's early inhabitants, adding an element of mystery and historical depth to your exploration. Jumbo Rocks. If you're feeling adventurous, try climbing the granite boulders at Jumbo Rocks. These massive formations look almost as if giants stacked them up for fun. Whether you're a climber or just love a good nature hike, Jumbo Rocks offers an exhilarating mix of challenge and beauty. The rock formations here are truly massive, and there are hidden crevices and nooks that invite further exploration. Campers flock to this part of the park to set up under the clear desert sky, and watching the sunset as the rocks turn from orange to pink is an experience that should be on every traveler's bucket list. It's another perfect travel video forecast that turns to night and invites everyone with joy of the warmth of the greenness here and the cold and night shine. Los Angeles. From the quiet beauty of the desert, we jump right back into the excitement of the big city. Los Angeles. LA is a city full of contrasts, from iconic film mystery to laid-back beach vibes. Griffith Observatory, perched on the hills overlooking the city. Griffith's Observatory offers stunning views of LA and the iconic Hollywood sign. Inside, you'll find exhibits on space and telescopes for stargazing. It's a great spot to watch the sunset over LA, giving your travel video fork a spectacular touch. There's something about seeing the city lights flicker on as night falls that captures the magic of Los Angeles. The Griffith Observatory is also a gateway to the Griffith Park hiking trails, where you can hike your way up to even more scenic vistas of the city. And don't forget to peer through one of the public telescopes. It's one of the few places where you can get an up-close view of the stars, even in such a bustling metropolis. Hollywood Walk of Fame. What's a trip to Los Angeles without seeing the Hollywood Walk of Fame? Stretching for 1.3 miles along Hollywood Boulevard, this is where you'll find over 2,700 brass stars honoring the legends of the entertainment world. It's a bit of a tourist trap, but one you have to experience. Who knows? You might even bump into a celebrity. The Chinese theater is nearby, where you can find the handprints and footprints of the biggest stars in movie history. And while you're there, be sure to grab a snapshot with one of the many street performers dressed as your favorite character. It's all part of the chaotic charm of Hollywood. Venice Beach. Venice Beach is eclectic, colorful, and buzzing with energy. On the boardwalk, you'll see everything from street performers to quirky shops. Watch bodybuilders flex at Muscle Beach, or join a pickup basketball game right by the sand. This is beach culture turned up a notch, and the energy is infectious. The Venice canals, which were inspired by Italy's Venice, are also a must-see. They provide a quieter, more serene side of this lively community, with beautiful homes lining the waterways. Renting a paddleboard or simply walking along the canal paths will give you a whole new perspective on Venice Beach. And let's not forget the skate park, where skateboarders of all ages and skill levels show off their impressive tricks. Definitely worth including in a travel video fork montage. Universal Studios Hollywood, ready to make some movie magic? Universal Studios Hollywood is both a working film studio and a theme park, with attractions that bring your favorite movies to life. Whether you're escaping the dinosaurs of Jurassic World or exploring the wizarding world of Harry Potter, Universal Studios is a treat for the young at heart. The studio tour is a highlight, giving visitors a behind-the-scenes look at how blockbuster films are made. You will ride past iconic sets, like Wisteria Lane from Desperate Housewives or Bates Motel from Psycho. The immersive rides are spectacular, from 3D battles with the Transformers to being swallowed by Jaws. This is one of those experiences that makes you feel like a kid again, excited and filled with wonder. Santa Monica. Santa Monica is a charming coastal city that captures the spirit of Southern California: sun, sand, and laid-back living. Santa Monica Pier? The Santa Monica Pier has been drawing crowds since 1909, and it's not hard to see why. Stretching out into the Pacific Ocean, the pier is home to the iconic solar-powered Ferris wheel of Pacific Park, street performances, and great food spots. It's perfect for capturing those travel video fork sunset shots. The views from the Ferris wheel are absolutely stunning, with panoramic vistas of the beach and the city skyline. Along the pier, you'll find a classic arcade and a historic carousel, both perfect for families. There's always something happening on the pier, whether it's a street musician playing a haunting melody or an artist sketching caricatures of tourists. Santa Monica Beach. Spanning 3 miles, Santa Monica Beach is all golden sand and blue water, perfect for swimming, volleyball, or just lounging. It's a place where fitness fans, surfers, and families all come together. The Muscle Beach area is full of people practicing gymnastics or working out on the public equipment. It's fun to watch and maybe even join in if you're feeling up for it. Santa Monica Beach is also a great place to grab a beach cruiser and ride along the Marvin Browd Bike Trail, also known as the Strand, which takes you all the way to Venice Beach. Palisades Park. For a quiet escape, head up to Palisades Park, which runs along Ocean Avenue. It's 26 acres of pathways, palm trees, and ocean views. It's great for yoga, tai chi, or just taking a breath and soaking it all in. You can walk the length of the park while enjoying the view of the Pacific Ocean on one side and the bustling city on the other. The park is lined with benches, making it a great spot for people watching or simply resting after a day of exploring. The sunsets from Palisades Park are breathtaking, providing an unimpeded view of the sky as it bursts into colors of gold and lavender. Another perfect moment to capture and travel video fork. Big Sur. Heading further north, we find Big Sur, one of the most spectacular coastlines in the United States. Bixby Creek Bridge. If you've seen photos of California's coastline, odds are you've seen Bixby Creek Bridge. Completed in 1932, it's one of the most photographed bridges in the country. It's a graceful arch set against a backdrop of rugged cliffs and the vast Pacific Ocean, perfect for your travel video fork collection. The view of the bridge from the various overlooks along Highway 1 is simply breathtaking, especially at sunrise or sunset when the colors play off the concrete and water. Standing there, you can hear the waves crashing against the rocky cliffs below while the wind blows through your hair. It's a sensory experience that McWay Falls, one of the very few tide falls in California. McWay Falls cascades 80 feet directly onto the beach below. It's like something out of a fantasy novel, except you're really there. The waterfall flows year-round, and it's best viewed from the trail at Julia Pfeiffer Burns State Park. The turquoise waters in the cove that cradles the waterfall make it a perfect scene to capture on camera. Sadly, you can't access the beach itself, but the viewing platform offers spectacular photo opportunities that will make you the envy of your social media followers. San Francisco. San Francisco, the foggy skyline, the steep hills, and the culture that's all its own. Golden Gate Bridge, stretching 1.7 miles across the Golden Gate Strait, the Golden Gate Bridge is instantly recognizable with its bright orange color. Its pedestrian pathways offer stunning views of both the bay and the city. Definitely a must for anyone trying to capture a travel video fork. Walking across the bridge is a surreal experience, with the fog rolling in and the city skyline coming in and out of view, and the sound of cars rushing past mixes with the cries of seagulls and the distant sound of foghorns, creating a symphony of the city. Whether you're taking in the views from Battery Spencer or Fort Point below, there's no bad angle when it comes to photographing this iconic structure. Alcatraz Island. Alcatraz might not seem like the friendliest spot, but this former federal prison has a fascinating history. Take a tour and learn about the infamous figures that were once held here, while enjoying unbeatable views of the Bay Area. The ferry ride out to the island offers amazing views of the city skyline, and once on the island, the guided audio tour brings the prison's haunting history to life. Hearing stories about escape attempts and the daily life of inmates while standing inside the actual cells adds a chilling yet captivating aspect to your visit. Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks offers one of the best 360-degree views of San Francisco. From the top, you'll see the Golden Gate Bridge, Bay Bridge, and the downtown skyline, all spread out before you. The best time to visit is either early in the morning or just before sunset, when the city is bathed in golden light. On a clear day, you can see all the way across the bay to the East Bay Hills. It's a popular spot for both tourists and locals, and with good reason. Watching the city lights start to flicker as the sun sinks below the horizon is simply magical. Cannon Beach, Oregon. Heading north into Oregon, we reach Cannon Beach, a coastal gem with charm to spare. Haystack Rock, rising 235 feet above the shoreline, Haystack Rock is the star of Cannon Beach. It's more than just a beautiful sight. It's a protected marine habitat. Walk up to its base at low tide and you'll find tide pools teeming with marine life. starfish cling to the rocks, while crabs scuttle around, and seabirds nest in the craggy heights of the rock. The view of Haystack Rock, with the waves lapping at its base, particularly at sunrise or sunset, is a classic travel video fork moment that encapsulates the raw beauty of the Oregon coast. Local art scene. Cannon Beach is also known for its thriving local art scene. Many of the galleries here draw inspiration from the surrounding natural beauty, perfect for browsing and soaking in the creative spirit. During the summer, the annual Sandcastle contest attracts artists from near and far to build impressive sand sculptures, turning the beach into an open-air gallery. The town itself is full of quaint shops, cozy cafes, and friendly locals who are always willing to share their favorite spots with curious visitors. Crater Lake National Park. Now it's time to head inland and experience Crater Lake, an awe-inspiring natural wonder. Crater Lake, formed by the collapse of Mount Mazama nearly 7,700 years ago, Crater Lake is the deepest lake in the United States. Its incredibly clear blue waters have been dazzling visitors for centuries. There's something about standing on the edge and looking into that deep blue expanse that just takes your breath away. The lake's color is almost otherworldly, a vivid cobalt that changes with the light and weather. Whether you're hiking the rim trail or taking a boat tour to Wizard Island, every angle of Crater Lake offers an incredible travel video fork opportunity. Wizard Island. In the summer, you can even take a boat tour to Wizard Island, a cinder cone rising above the lake's surface. Hike up to the summit for unparalleled views of the lake. It's a moderately strenuous hike, but once at the top, the panoramic views are more than worth the effort. The island itself feels untouched, with twisted pines and volcanic rock formations, giving it a sense of rugged beauty. Toketi Falls, located just a short drive away, Toketi Falls cascades down a basalt gorge, and its name means graceful in Chinook. It's a must-see stop if you're already in the area. The falls drop in 2 stages, creating a unique, visually stunning effect. The trail leading to the falls is easy and family-friendly, winding through old-growth forest and offering glimpses of the river below. It's a peaceful spot that showcases the natural beauty of Oregon. Mount Rainier National Park. In Washington State, Mount Rainier stands tall, an impressive sight from more than 100 miles away. Mount Rainier. This glaciated peak is awe-inspiring, rising over 1,400 feet above sea level. It's one of the most iconic symbols of the Pacific Northwest. On a clear day, you can see Mount Rainier from Seattle, its snow-capped peak standing out against the sky. The mountain is surrounded by miles of pristine wilderness, with alpine meadows that bloom with wildflowers in the summer and glaciers that sparkle in the sunlight. The Paradise area of the park is aptly named, offering breathtaking views and a network of trails that let you explore this stunning landscape up close. It's no wonder photographers and hikers alike flock to Mount Rainier. It's pure travel video fork gold. Paradise, the aptly named Paradise area of the park, offers fields of wildflowers, views of Mount Rainier's snowy peak, and trails for all levels of hikers. During the spring and summer, the meadows burst into bloom, painting the landscape in vibrant colors. It's a great spot for family hikes or simply enjoying a picnic with a view that's hard to beat. Winter transforms paradise into a snowy wonderland, perfect for snowshoeing or cross-country skiing. No matter the season, this part of Mount Rainier National Park is stunningly beautiful. Seattle, often called the Emerald City, is famous for its lush greenery and water-filled landscapes. Space Needle. Built for the 1962 World's Fair, the Space Needle is perhaps Seattle's most iconic structure. Its observation deck offers 360-degree views of the city, Puget Sound, and beyond. The glass floor provides a thrilling perspective, making you feel as though you're floating above the city. On a clear day, you can see all the way to Mount Rainier. Whether you're visiting during the day or at night, when the city lights are twinkling, a trip to the top of the Space Needle is an absolute must. Pike Place Market. Founded in 1907, Pike Place Market is a bustling hub of fresh produce, seafood, crafts, and, of course, the original Starbucks store. Be sure to catch the famous fish-throwing spectacle while you're there. There's something magical about wandering through the market, chatting with the vendors. The vibrant atmosphere and the incredible variety of goods for sale make it a perfect place to soak up the city's culture. Be sure to stop by the Gum Wall, an unconventional but oddly charming piece of Seattle history. Seattle Great Wheel. Take a spin on the Seattle Great Wheel at Pier 57 for panoramic views of the waterfront and Elliott Bay. This Ferris wheel is an iconic addition to the Seattle skyline. From the top, you get a bird's-eye view of the bustling harbor, the Olympic Mountains in the distance, and the downtown skyscrapers. It's a slower, more relaxed way to take in the sights, and the gondolas are climate-controlled, making it enjoyable year-round. We've journeyed from the sunny beaches of San Diego to the rugged beauty of Big Sur, from the sparkling waters of Lake Tahoe to the depths of Crater Lake. The West Coast is a place where beauty, adventure, and culture come together to create memories that last a lifetime. And while we've covered some of the most iconic spots, there are countless hidden gems waiting to be explored. So, where do you want to explore next? Will it be the lively streets of San Francisco, the tranquil beauty of Big Sur, or perhaps the lush wonders of Olympic National Park? Let us know in the comments which spot has captured your imagination the most. And if you love this adventure, make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss out on our next travel video fork journey. Safe travels.